Secret lover. Hey guys, it's ThePreshaCooka. Whew. I just finished watching Tasha K's live. When I tell you, listen, 2021 is snatching everybody's wigs. I'm about to sprinkle some tobacco, okay, on behalf of 2021 because, listen, I don't want to get my wig snatched. I mean, I'm just going to do my shadow work because I just see people getting their wig snatched left and right. And one of the people who have been getting hammered, who is edgeless currently, is Mr. Derrick Janx. Now, y'all know I did a little patois rant yesterday. This one is going to be a recap of Tasha K's recent video. First, I want to give a shout out to Danielle. TV Speaks. She is another Jamaican sister who has a channel, and she brought up a really interesting topic. She talked about how she's very concerned about Tasha K's motivation to take down this person. Now, she wasn't defending him. She thinks it's totally trash and she could believe that he cheated, but she thinks that Tasha K is a little bit too excited to put this stuff out there, and I do agree with her. That being said, Tasha K is keeping her foot on Derrick Jaxn's neck. There was a lot of things that were revealed in this video. In this video, there was a woman who, she's a doctor. I think she's a surgeon. And she said that she had recently been with Derrick Jaxn as recent as March 18th, guys. That was last week. I had to look at my calendar. I said, wait, what? That was last week. Okay, this man is out here still tipping and dipping. Meanwhile, I told you that his wife's arm, the circulation cut off the way I did a grab her arm. I told you some of that in there, some of that is just some controlling, crazy ass shit. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the wife. I want to talk about it in the most supportive level way possible, but I'm going to have to get on her a little bit. So first, before we get into more of this tea, I want to say that I want to be responsible and say, my spider sense is tingling. I am concerned. Definitely, I'm concerned about the person who reported what happened today, who talked about this in the video, because it sounds like Derrick Jaxn was threatening her prior to her interview with Tasha K. He was using a lot of threatening language. He was riding by her house. And she got receipts on him. Because remember, this would have been the most recent person. I think she said he blocked her on social media. You mean for telling me, say, you stopped cheating by your wife a long time ago. And then you're worried about some woman who, you shouldn't have been having sex. You said you were done. You said that this was in the past. So this is really crazy, guys. I am concerned about her safety. I hope she gets a restraining order. I hope she does what she needs to do. Because she said she didn't know he was married and all this stuff. And I think a lot of people didn't. So I believe her because he kept it from the internet. So it's very possible that she didn't know as well. Now, I'm also concerned about the well-being and mental health of his wife. Based on the behavior that I've seen on the apology videos, and recently she did an IG live. I'm very worried about her. I do think some of this stuff could push her over the edge. Now, this is not to blame anybody. It is nobody's fault but Derrick and Derrick alone, because he's out here making his wife look like a damn fool, okay? And bringing her online. I told y'all it looked like he just grabbed her and pulled her arm and said, "Come, I need you to get online. I need you to rescue me real quick." That's the reason why she showed up with that damn bonnet. Okay, and Tasha K ain't shit because she came on with the bonnet. I have that exact same bonnet, by the way. And I was like, Tasha K, she's a mess. So I'm very concerned about this lady's mental health. Sometimes things like this, I feel like it could create overwhelm for people. And so please think about her, pray for her, send her good vibes, because regardless of everything that's happening, we have to remember that she is a true victim in this situation. The other thing is, be on the lookout because rehab is coming. Just like winter is coming in damn Game of Thrones, rehab is coming. Derrick Jaxn is going to come out here because he got extra popped. Okay, he got popped already a few days ago, but this is like super duper popped. And, when we found out that he was still, using his magic stick on other women other than his wife as recent as March 18th, he's going to come out here and be like, oh, the devil tried to get me, and, I just can't stop, and I'm going to go to rehab, and he's going to be talking all the spiritual language. So be on the lookout for that. It's not sincere. It's a bunch of bullshit, okay? Because he was just playing in our face a couple days ago. So the surgeon is in danger. The wife is likely, her mental health is in danger. And listen, he's probably going to announce some damn rehab because now there's a lot that's coming out about him. In regards to his wife, I watched a very short clip of her responding to critics. And first of all, I just think that's a hard place for her to be. The fact that she even has to come on here and respond to critics, I really feel for her. But ma'am, your anger is misplaced, okay? The person you need to be upset at is your husband, and you need to be focusing on that. If you decided to stay with his ass, and I'm just concerned. I'm like, you know, ma'am, I would really get checked. I hope you're getting checked. I hope you're getting checked for all the damn STDs, because there is no way that man is clean, okay? The other thing is she was using a lot of Christian jargon, a lot of Christianese, and, you know, I am a spiritual person. I'm not a very religious person. I grew up Christian, but I consider myself a spiritual person. And the stuff that she was saying was very triggering because it felt like she was in major denial. Just because you're a Christian, just because you believe, you know, in certain things, that doesn't mean you need to get walked all over. And then you're cussing other people out, talking about some, you know, I got on the whole armor of God and referring to her bonnet, and she had on army fatigues. And I'm like, what? Your man is over there looking like a whole damn chocolate drop, and you sitting up there talking about something, you got on army fatigues and a beret. Girl, like, that is just, and again, none of this is her fault, but it just, to me, it just shows that she seems kind of brainwashed. She's talking from a place of like, just like out of touch with reality. And I'm very, very concerned about her. This man is a seasoned master manipulator. Okay. He is a level 10 narcissist. All right. I said it. He's a level 10 narcissist. And the fact that he's been able to run this con game on a lot of women just on the YouTube world. And then we know he got a whole bunch of side pieces and mistresses and things. This man is a super duper manipulator. He's probably convinced his wife that he had stopped, and he clearly hasn't, because again, we're hearing reports about March 18th. She needs to get help. She needs help. And I hope you go to a real therapist and not to just some pastoral counseling. That is no shade to pastoral counselors. It's just that when you need a dose of reality, sometimes people like that will tell you what you want to hear, and really you need to get shaken up. That man is putting your body in danger. He's probably exposing you to all kinds of diseases. He's putting your mental health in danger. And who's to say he probably didn't put his hands on you? Because again, it looks like your circulation was getting cut off when he was in that video grabbing your arm. Okay. It looked caring, but it was a gesture of control. And I don't have time to get into that and to break it down. But guys, please go over there and watch that video if you can stomach it. It was very disturbing. And the other thing is, people were talking about this lady's not a surgeon when she was recounting some of her escapades with him. Y'all act like surgeons don't want to get their back blown out like everybody else, or their toes curling. People need to get it together. We watch too much TV. They're regular ass people just like the rest of us, okay? They're not perfect. And anyway, that has nothing to do with perfection. Again, she's recounting a relationship she's having with a man who she probably thought was single. And she was talking about how they were having sex like 5 times a day. He would show up, and, you know, just guys, if I was his wife, I would travel to a remote island. I would go off the grid. I would cut his ass off, and then I would resurface like a year later or something, and all on his dime, because this has to be extremely humiliating for her. And that's why I said, once again, y'all better send her light and love, okay? Because she's gonna need it. She already looks like she's at the breaking point. She's going to need it. Trust me when I say that. The other thing is, Tasha K, you must have some serious protection spells around there to the Unwind with Tasha K channel, or you must have a serious altar set up to your ancestors, because or you come for all of these people and you're still standing. I don't want anything to happen to Tasha K, okay? But sometimes I wonder, when Tasha K be getting the real tea, and she really, really gets in the muck and the mire with people. And I'm like, wow, she doesn't seem afraid or anything. So I want to know what she's around there doing. I hope she also stays safe, because this man does seem like he does seem like the type, those level 10 narcissists, don't be fooled, guys. Those are the ones that will do stuff or pay somebody to do stuff, and they act like they don't know nothing about it. So send love and light to Tashak as well, because she gonna need it, even if she being messy. So this is all I have to say. There's so much more I could break down, but I'm gonna stop here. Let me know in the comments what you think about this new revelation. Also, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so you can keep getting commentary, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.